Okay, so I'm gonna need a few splitters. Splitters are probably also worth manufacturing. Underground belt is something I think you can go without mass producing, at least early. Splitters are always handy to have, just because they're so annoying to make. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. We're still actually being bottlenecked by copper wire production. Okay, I do have a plan. Alright, I'm just gonna get rid of my legacy machines once they're done. Once they've served their purpose, they can go. Yeah, so I'm gonna put copper wire manufacturing on the other side too. I'll keep stone legacy going, because why not? And I can get stone bricks going too, again, because why not? And I always like to keep this circuit of 4 together. Because what I was thinking is, I can basically mirror what I've done on this side. Do I need to? Probably not, but do I want to? Yes. It'll make much more sense once I actually start using some of these objects, because right now they're not being used or anything. So the production that I'm adding on looks totally unnecessary. It probably is totally unnecessary if we're being honest, but how is electricity production going? Still handling it okay. That's the main thing that we can ask for, is that electric production can cope. Alright, the essentials are almost here. We are on the precipice of something great. Once we get the production essentials being automated. We can start working on science automation. But for now, it's not really needed. Okay. So now we split, and we split. And now we can actually start making shit. Need some underground belt, which means we need iron. I like when it gets dark and back to you. It's a bit scary. Alrighty. So I want to make the production... I just want to make the essentials. Inserter, mining drill, assembly machine. They all have the exact same recipe, but they need different amounts of stuff. So the big question is, am I going to produce wheels locally for each? Or am I going to produce wheels centrally and send them out? Because if I'm producing wheels centrally, I may as well also belt copper over here so that I can automate science. So I think I'm going to want to do that. I think that makes the most sense. So we want to produce wheels. and this can kind of go off in a little direction of its own. At some point, we'll have a splitter. Which will then take these off. Should be action for science. So somewhere over here will be the science machines. I haven't figured out exactly where yet, but that's roughly the direction that I'm going with this. Alright, the legacy iron production is finished. At this point, the this little iron production I've got here is not going to be good enough. I'm going to have to get a second row of miners and probably a second row of furnaces. But this isn't intended to be like a perfect system. This is intended to be a temporary system. Just burn off the iron ore that I'm still carrying. Grab some more belt. So wheels are now being produced very slowly. Okay. Now I need to figure out how the rest of this shit's gonna work. Ten iron plates, 5 wheels, 3 circuits. 9 iron plates, 5 wheels, 3 circuits. 1, 1, 1. So it looks like iron needs to have its own belt, and we can afford to merge wheels and... Oh boy, this is going to get complicated real quick. I forgot how complicated this game got. Okay, we can at least... Where are our labs? Oh, there are our labs. I reckon we'll at least see if we can get science started. Even if it's just a very basic level of automation, we can at least have science. We can at least say, yes, we've automated science. At least red science. It's nothing spectacular, but this system gets the job done. So we'll start with that. Just to tell our friends we did it. Okay, let's start with, fast inserters are a bit too much for us right now. We can actually make fast inserters. Let's go for it. Why not? Why not us? Why not now? That's the throughput line. Now we just need the machines. This is a really, like, shoddy system. But the crazy part is it's gonna work. It gets the job done. Such a shit system. Okay. I'm not going to need more than 5 stacks of inserters. I'm not going to need more than 5 stacks of drills or 5 stacks of assembly machines. And we have activation. Alright, production has officially commenced on all fronts. It is extremely slow, but it works. So what do we need for fast inserters now? Iron plates and electronic circuits. I think I'm gonna go even more scuffed here. Let's just make it freaking happen. Do we want to automate long inserters? I don't feel like you need to automate long inserters. I feel like that's a little overkill. Yeah, this is an awful system, but... Production is still coping. Is electricity coping? Power production is also coping, so... If the system's coping, it must be going okay. That's the way I see it. And again, we're not going to need more than 5 of these. 5 stacks of these. Ah, shit. My bad. Okay, fast inserter is going to be done. Alright, fast inserter. It works. It just works. Alright. Green science. Transport belts and inserters. This isn't a super hard one to automate. We can do it literally off the systems that we've already got. Around here. So I can already see that gear wheel production is not going to cope. Harrow's circuit production's going really good. We could probably afford to put a couple more assemblers down there. But I don't think it's really needed. We're not using that many circuits right now. Iron plates and iron wheels are a bit of a problem. Yeah, pretty much every furnace is working full time. The issue, it's a throughput issue. We don't have enough miners. There's literally not enough iron ore to fill up the belt. That's the issue right now. Grab those miners that I've been making. And that should be good. Wood is definitely turning into a concern, though. Here we go. Just for good measure, we'll pop down a couple more electric drills. Alright, nice. So that should help with the iron issues a little bit. Copper looks good. Coal looks pretty good. I just need more trees now. Alright, Alright, things are starting to come together. We've set up very basic production. The essentials are being made, which is always a plus. I'm going to make some more steam engines because we're going to need power soon. So what's next in our agenda? Next in our agenda is to automate logistic science packs. Okay, I'm going to prefer to cut down the dry trees because they don't absorb as much pollution as the living trees. How do I actually see, like, my equipment? Oh, it's in the bottom left. My phone's there, so I couldn't see it before. So I got the pistol and the SMG. I probably just want to get rid of the pistol. The pistol's kind of useless, to be honest. Okay, I'm going to do what I usually do. Put down an iron chest in the middle of the base, and this is just where I put all of my shit that I don't use anymore. It's like weapons, ammo, all that sort of stuff just gets dumped in there when it's not being used. Yeah, iron production is not okay right now. Just accidentally shut down the whole factory. Iron production is going to slightly increase from that, but unfortunately we just need either better furnaces or more furnaces, neither of which we can really afford right now. Okay, since this is just a transitory box, I think we'll stockpile up to 150. I mean, since these are just being used... No, I'll store 150 of these, and then we can store 250 of those. Yeah, production is not good enough. Bottom line is, we need more iron. So how are we going to get more iron? Do we expand to another field? There aren't really any patches anywhere near us, unfortunately. We really have a couple of options. We can either reduce consumption, shut down some of these machines, or we can... Damn, these machines produce slow. We can either reduce consumption or increase production. Obviously, I prefer to increase production. I think that makes a lot more sense. What's the best way to increase production without having to uproot the entire system? I don't think such a thing exists. I mean, I could, do a split and have it break off. Like I split, let's say, here and here, and have them both go on a separate track up here. Okay, logistic science pack. Steel is going to be useful for us, let's go for that. I mean, consumption will naturally drop over time as well. As we fill up all these boxes, there'll be less necessity. So, like, for instance, once the belt box finishes filling up, which it will do actually pretty soon, this will no longer require anything. Okay, I'm going to put down some more boiler, engines, sorry, not boilers. Can't combine the fluids. I need a little line for myself here. Yeah, we can't mix the water and the steam. Factorio no likey when you mix fluids like that. Okay, we've doubled our power production. We can actually afford to have 10 more steam turbines on top of what we're already producing. Alright. So circuits look pretty good. It's just iron. Iron is really bad right now. Okay. We could basically remove this system. And we stick it on here. Because then this also allows us to potentially automate yellow science. So both of these can produce belts. Actually, why stop there? Why stop there indeed? We can really make some crazy shit happen here. Alright. I've got ideas percolating up here. It's going to look awful, I'll just tell you that, but... So, hear me out. Transport belt, underground belt, splitter. Then we have an arm going this way, an arm going that way. And an arm going out that way into a box. It's gonna function, but it's gonna be so awful. Okay, we'll never need a lot of these. We will need a decent amount of that. Alright, so all of our basics are produced. We just need more iron. Let us make more iron. Heavy armor. This needs steel, right? We can't afford that right now. I guess we'll go gun turret for some self-protection. Okay, so what we could do... I'll move the box somewhere less intrusive. I'll put it next to the radar. We're not likely to mess with this for a while. Put my pistol in there. So what we can do is we can actually extend this out. Yeah, we can switch off the factory for a while. The factory could use a bit of rest anyway. In. Out. Light increased production. We'll get lights as well, just to be able to see. Alright, and now it's an iron throughput issue again. There's always issues. So now the issue is not that there's not enough iron coming in. It's the fact that since all the iron is coming in on the same belt as coal, it's only taking up about half of the belt. Is there a way that I can balance this more? Because we don't need that much coal going in. I don't think there's a way that I can do it. Is there, like, I'm thinking, like, is there a way that I can make it that, like, half of the top line is iron? I know you can do some funny stuff with splitters, right? Ah, you can. We can do an input priority. But I think that'll just make it that, everything will be iron until, requested otherwise, essentially. Right, well, the kick to iron production that we got from that did help. Not much, but it did help. It probably also helps that we're not really making a lot of circuits right now. It's these situations when the faster belts, if I can find logistics 2. Where's logistics 2? Here's logistics 2. The red belt is what you need here, essentially. It doubles, I think, the 30 items per second as opposed to 15. Yeah, it doubles the amount of throughput that you can have. So twice as many materials can move along the same path. So it's a massive increase in production in that regard. I probably sound like the biggest nerd playing this game, I swear. Talking about throughput and shit like that. People are like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Electric furnaces would be the goal, but I don't think we get electric furnaces for a long time. For electric furnaces, we need chemicals. We need to go down chemistry to get that. It's not something that's gonna happen in the near future, regrettably. Do I want to automate lab production? I don't think so. We don't really need that many labs that we would be like, oh yeah, it's worth automating. Okay, so apart from completely... steel is really it. I was about to say, apart from completely rebuilding the system from scratch, how can we get more production? I think steel furnaces is literally it. Because they have twice the crafting speed, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. But 4 times the pollution, which is not fun. Yeah, so the setup that I've got here where you split the load, if you want to call it that, it's much easier to set up, but it's obviously a lot less efficient. In an ideal system, I would have 1 line of coal, 1 line of iron ore, and each furnace has a regular inserter and a long inserter. And that would be how it fuels itself. Is there another iron deposit anywhere nearby? Not that I can see. We probably need to start thinking about finding other deposits, because these deposits aren't exactly enormous, to be totally honest with you. I'm gonna put down a second radar. We can automate radar as well. We may as well. Radar has the same ingredients as all those other machines that we're manufacturing over here. So while we're at it, we may as well, truth be told. Go for 3 stacks. Okay, and increases my mining speed. I just have to manufacture 50 steel. Okay. I reckon at this point, the legacy machines are going to come back. They're going to make a comeback. For just steel production. Why was I getting arrow notifications? I don't like that. That scares me. Copper is absolutely no longer needed. Legacy copper is a complete business. I'm gonna get this copper out of my inventory. Alrighty. Grab some coal. This is just a temporary measure until we can actually get steel production going proper. I think it's a mod. There's a mod that lets you, you select a bunch of machines and it basically just splits your fuel evenly. Kinda wish I had that mod right now. But I was successful, I think, with this stream. This stream, my main goal was to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody. No, my main goal was to set up the basics, the essentials. And I would say I've been pretty successful with that. Repair packs? Would you consider those essentials? I probably would. Probably even ammo, to be honest. Grab all this. Chest manufacturing? Do we want chest manufacturing? I guess we may as well. Realistically, we're not going to need more than 1 stack of chests. 10 stacks of ammo should be fine. 10 stacks of repair kits should also be fine. Iron chest, ammo, repair kit. Okay. Now we have all of the essentials being produced. The scale is awful, but production is going. Also got steel going at a very small level. I feel like at this point I kind of want trains, man. Trains are awesome. I think the car is going to be the go, though. Okay, I should automate green signs. I know it's going to be so ramshackle, but I feel like it kind of has to happen. Okay, we can now mine faster. Like, personally mine faster, which is, you know, something. This is gonna look so cursed. Splitter for bloody... inserters. What a insane concept. Okay, well that is green science right there. Hey Panda, meow. I don't know how long your message was. I don't think I saw it until just now. Hope you're doing okay. I get really in the zone when I play these kinds of games. We got 5 stacks of fast inserters already? Damn. Hope you're having a good night, Panda. Oh boy, I don't like that they're like center. Okay, we'll have 5 of each, I think. Okay, let's restart. Okay, red signs for these. Green signs for these. Okay. Ah, I pulled the plug. Genius. Okay, and then we'll have these go up via long inserter. Such an awful system. Ah, shit. I'm out of wood again. We've only got 2 more technologies that need just red signs. Okay, what do we need for this? Wheels and circuits. Okay. I'm gonna actually have to cut down some of the actual trees, which is a bit worrying. Okay, just to shore up supply, I'm gonna put down a couple more copper mines. Yeah, I don't like that I haven't seen any aliens yet. It's a little concerning, to be honest. Especially now that I'm chopping down trees. They don't like it when you destroy trees and shit. They get very angry. Sweet, these are all done. Copper I can see is starting to actually be used now. Pretty large amounts. Alright. It's coming along. Copper, steel, electronic circuits. Solar panels probably are worth getting. So is electric energy distribution. Pretty much the medium electric poles become your bread and butter. We need to automate steel production first, though. I want to go for... I want to grab the car. We need red logistics for that, though. Bulk inserter. Oh, yeah, bulk inserter. I forgot that bulk inserter was a thing. Should we go for solar? I don't think we need solar right now. Okay, let's queue up everything to get the car. The car is going to be big, then we'll go for solar. Actually, we'll put electric energy distribution above solar. Then we'll put train after that and advanced processing. That's all that we can queue up for now. The rest of this stuff doesn't really matter for now. Okay, production is so awful for these, so it's gonna take a while for anything to get done. You know, mediums here, considering... Yeah, they're only good for long-distance transfers. Yeah, the big pylons are good for, if you're doing, like, train networks. The big ones are good, because you can have the pylons, basically, along the train tracks. It saves resources long-term. The medium ones become, basically, just the ones that you just use, because at a certain point, you either can't be bothered, or you just stop producing wood. That's one of the mods that I really like. There was a greenhouse mod, which basically just lets you generate wood infinitely. Which is a really nice mod. Alright, big time, we need more iron production. Like, it's beyond a joke at this point. So how can I improve iron production? Don't mind these quite literal, like, backyard steel furnaces. It's literally just to start producing a bit of steel. So I can at least have a bit of a stockpile. I probably want, when do I get, yeah, military 2? Like, AP rounds are just so much better. 3 solar farms and 4 power banks away from any biter areas, yeah. That sounds like a good idea. Yeah, I'm a bit worried because I'm hitting the limit for my radar network. And I'm not sure how much space I still have. Yeah, I know this whole little production facility here is super scuffed, but I just want to basically have everything being made. And that's what's happening here. Literally everything is being manufactured here. It's a very bad system, but it's functional. That's all that I want. I just need functionality. Throughput is the big issue right now. I mean, fast transport belt is not that hard to make. If we're being totally honest. Okay, I think I can scuff together a... little system here. I was just letting the ideas percolate in my head. So we are going to split and split. So split here and we'll split here. move this one across one more. Okay, let's figure out what the maximum... If I do it like that, I can fit another one in. Get this like that. When you get the intermediates on top of intermediates, but things go crazy. Yeah, I'm not even, like... We're not even... Like, we haven't even really begun, truth be told. It's only just sort of coming into view now. Just how much stuff we're going to need to make. The mid-game grind, yeah. But at least by then you get some more tools at your disposal. See, look how scuffed this is. You can't tell me this isn't like a spaghetti factory. You can't tell me that I'm not an Italian chef right now. I'm not like, who's an Italian chef? I don't even know any Italian chefs. Guy Fieri. He's Italian-American, right? That counts, yeah? Like, this is scuff, but it does work. But really the solution would be to have higher quality belt. That's the actual solution, you know. But now if you notice, now that we've added that little part on, the throughput has dropped again. So we actually need more mining drills. The network as it stands can't actually sustain this level of production. Hey, Yuan. Did me meant to like Chef Boyardee. That's true, he is also Italian. Is he even a real person? Or is he like a made-up person? Like, I know he's on the spaghetti sauce can, but like, is he an actual person? Like, was there actually a Chef Boyardee? Or did they just invent this character? I'm assuming he's a real person, but you never know these days. Alright, that's looking a little healthier already. Okay, we can actually fit some more in here. Okay, I think I just shut off half the factory, yeah. Whoops. Oh, he's a real person, okay. Here you go. I don't know why I had this idea in my head that like, somebody just invented this character. What could I name my fictional Italian chef? I know. Boyardee. Sweet, we can actually fit quite a few more in. I wonder if there are any, like, Factorio purists watching now that are, like, absolutely, like, insulted by my factory design. I hope not. If you're watching this, whether it's on YouTube or Twitch, and you're insulted by my design, please don't get mad. I'm doing the best I can. It's a slight increase to production. This is standard. Like, it'll look nicer once... That actually was like a big boost to production. Did you see? Like look, it actually looks... It's actually starting to look a little healthier now. And I could actually add in a couple more. That's like the limit though. We need some more inserters. Ah, the Pocket Factory. I tried using that mod. I could never figure it out, honestly. The, like, the way that it, that the stuff goes into the factory and comes out of the factory, I could never figure out how to get it to work the way I wanted. So I just uninstalled the mod. I just dropped that mod. But I do know the mod you're referring to. That's probably about the production cap. Barely any of these are getting production anymore. I mean, hey, stuff is actually, like, getting it. Do you see? Like, even the iron chests are being made. Now it almost seems like we need more wheel production. Well, I think that's more... I think that's, again, a throughput issue. I think these are hungry. They want more, input. This is gonna starve everything else. If you don't mind walking me through it. Oh yeah, that'd be cool someday. For now, I'll just stick with the vanilla. But it would be nice to go through... like, if we had, like, a big crew for, like, multiplayer, that would be really fun. And time zones allowing, of course. Yeah, I love how, like, for such a big chunk of the early game, copper is just, like... You can make as little as you like, and it's fine, honestly. The game's just like, you know what? Like, 20 copper furnaces? That's fine. Don't stress about it. And then later, as you start to get really hungry for, circuits, that's when, like, copper production completely plummets. I need to rethink some of my numbers for these. I don't think I need 250 assemblers or 250 mines. I probably don't need 1,000 of those. Yeah, it's a little better. Yeah, sometimes you need to rethink your production targets. You don't really want to fill in, like, all of those chests, because it's actually not worth it, honestly. I need more laboratories. That's my next target. Let's make 7 more laboratories. Let's have 10. Oh shit, all that stuff's actually going into steel. Damn. Was not expecting that. Let's grab some circuits. Grab some iron. I like having these little parts extending off the end of the belt, because you can just grab it like this whenever you feel like it. I do have fast inserters now, so I should probably start making use of them. Advanced circuits? Are they the orange ones or the blue ones? The red ones. Yeah, red is what I meant when I said orange. My bad. Science consumption is going up, but science production is not changing. The blue ones are the ones above the red. Yeah. The red ones, they need, like, it's like, you need, like, 20 copper wires for each of them or some shit like that, right? Belts immunity. Oh, this was originally in, a modded thing, I remember. I remember this was a mod thing, but now it's just in the base game. Belt immunity, so it means you don't get thrown around by the belts anymore. Batteries. Now, here we go. 4 copper cable. Oh, plastic. Oh, God. I just got triggered by remembering plastic. Why do you need automation 2 for fluid storage? What's up with that? Did engines always require steel? I feel like they didn't. Yeah, the main reason why I've got some steel production is so I can force through a little, I can make a car, basically, is what I want. I want to make a car. Aha. We're gonna need to put down some more coal mines soon, because the, Speaking of, we should probably replace the, burner inserters with, electric inserters. Been wasting some electricity, sorry, some resources by doing it like this. I need more miners. I need to probably double the amount of coal that I'm mining, you know. Because we are going to hit a point where the power system will just give out. Like, the power system is just like, I can't take anymore. And everything will shut down. Iron is starting to look pretty good. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but it's starting to get a little better. I literally forgot what I was doing. I was grabbing mining devices. I love being able to go to a chest and just grab as many electric mining drills as I like. It's such a nice feeling. Through. Right. So we've increased coal production, which should ensure good supply. Copper is still looking very, very healthy. Like, you know that your supply is fine when you have furnaces that are full of the output. Like, I think less than half of the total furnaces are actually being used. Maybe it's just on half of the furnaces are actually being used. That's a very good thing. But how slow science packs get manufactured. What is it? It's like 30 seconds. 8.7 seconds. Sorry, 6 seconds. We probably don't need 1,000 stacks of ammo. I think probably 5 stacks of ammo is probably good. Let's shore up iron supplies a little more. Just to make sure that iron is in tip-top shape. Our fields are starting to... For a second, I thought the little purple dots there was the aliens. I was thinking, shit, I'm about to get attacked and I'm really not ready for an attack. I'm gonna put down some more. Oh shit. We've hit our limit for production. Okay. So I need 10 more steam engines. I'm gonna maximize production. Okay, it's just gonna bite me in the ass, but I'll do it anyway. It'll take a while for the production to backfill. But I think we need to... Oh my goodness! Maximus, thank you for the raid. They're a variety streamer who enjoys survival, buildcraft, colony sims, factory puzzles, RPGs, Metrovanias, retro on OG hardware, coding, art, making, and crafting. And they're playing some Factorio. Hey! How'd you go in Factorio? I've just sort of started this playthrough. It's been a long time since I've played. Have you touched the new content yet, or are you still doing the early game stuff yourself as well? But hello, I'm Kaz the Cat. I play all sorts of different games. You doing Space Age? I've got the Space Age DLC. I'm not up to the Space Age content yet. I'm still trying to get green and yellow science and shit going. So still got a long way to go. But I do plan to head to space. All the new content looks awesome. I'm really excited to get to it. You went to the second planet. The biters reclaimed Norvis. Oh no. You're trying to secure and make a long-term self-sufficient base. Nice. That's exciting. Yeah, I'm still at the very earliest stage. Just getting the basics going. I'm trying to get cars, which are coming up next. Then I can do a bit of exploration and start figuring out where my probably more permanent base will be. Because this is just sort of a beginning base, I think. Yeah, we can afford to put down more radars. Vroom vroom, yes. Your second planet is fully self-sufficient. I'm really excited to get to the other planets. They all look awesome. I was just before I started the stream, I was looking at the on the menu. You know how it's got like the like it's got clips in the background, and everything looks so cool. I'm really excited to get up to it. Probably in like, I don't know. It's gonna be a while. I feel like my production's kind of bottlenecking, and I apologize in advance if you don't like seeing spaghetti. One of the planets is much easier than the other two. Okay. I'll probably figure that out as I get there. For now, I'm still struggling to get science working and stuff like that. But yeah, we got a very much a spaghetti sort of setup right now. Extend the lines a little bit. Let's get them to come in a bit closer to each other. Oh no. Oh! It auto put down an underground belt. That's awesome. You did the no purple, yellow, no logistics, and one other get to space achievement, so it pushed you to get to another planet really fast. Damn, I haven't really looked at a lot of the new achievements. I've been getting a few achievements for stuff that I thought was pretty basic, like research technology using logistics, research a technology using automation. Start steam power. So I think they redid the achievements from the last time that I've played. No solar until space, that was the other one. I could probably go for that. Now that you've mentioned that it's a thing. We'll see. At this point, I'm pretty content just trying to figure stuff out. Yeah, I've done a couple of the challenge achievements. I did the one, this was way back. I did the one where it's like, you have to get trains in like 20 minutes or something like that. What was the exact details of that achievement? I can't remember the exact details. And I did the one, Lazy Bastard, only crafting, whatever it is, 120 items, something like that. Those are probably the only challenge things I've done. But that was a while ago. The train one was really close. I think I only had like... I think I had less than a minute to spare when I put down the train, because I stuffed up my build order. Ah, it's the first time you've gotten to rockets in vanilla. Oh, ever? Nice. Damn. Yeah, I've mostly played modded Factorio, so coming back to vanilla has been a bit of an experience. It's 90 minutes now. What was it before? I can't remember what it was before. Or was it always 90 minutes? Maybe it was always 90 minutes and I'm just crazy. It probably wasn't 20 minutes. But I honestly couldn't tell you. It's been like 2 years since I played. Shorter than your slow ass could do. I'm sure you can handle it. The main thing is you just need to have, there's a very specific, like, path that you need to follow, basically. In terms of, like, a build order and stuff like that. And you don't need to worry about, like, long-term planning, it's just rushing. Okay, I think I could probably disassemble this legacy stuff now. I've got a decent amount of steel, I just wanted to get some steel ready so that I can make a car when it comes down to it. Yeah, Factorio is a lot of fun, and I'm glad to be playing it again. It's good to be back. Aha, we've gotten to the point now where most of these things are finished. A lot of these boxes have started to fill up, so our production suddenly looks a lot better than it actually is.